Infinite Creators. Do you practice fasting or have you considered it? In this video, we talk to my higher self about the purpose of fasting. Welcome back, and if this is your first time here, I'm Ariana and I'm a hypnotherapist, and I help you dive deep into the powers of your mind to expand your consciousness and achieve self-prosperity. Now, in this video, you will see me under hypnosis wanting to know more about fasting. So a little backstory on this. I began fasting accidentally because as a mom and a busybody that I am, I would make sure that my daughter ate first, and then I would continue to go about my day forgetting to eat. Then my mom told me that, well, technically you're intermittent fasting. After she said that, I started being more aware and conscious of the process and how I felt. So I decided to ask my higher self more about fasting to get an even deeper understanding of this practice. The response really shifted my perspective, so check it out.
And so along with that, she's asking about fasting. Now it seems perhaps that she has been already sort of intuitively guided to start that process. Is that something that she should just continue to listen to her body and her guidance moment to moment, or should she pursue fasting in a more directed way?
It's important to always listen to the body, because the body is always adjusting to you on a inner level. So the fasting that she is doing now is helping her to stay focused on self by not using distractions such as food to not look within. And the fasting also helps the body to not use the distractions as well and focus solely on the regenerative power that the human body has.
Okay. So I think this sort of answers this question, but I'll go ahead and pose it in a maybe a different way. So is it accurate to say that there is a spiritual component to fasting, or a spiritual reason for fasting? In other words, in general, should people pursue fasting, or again, should they just continue listening to the body and they'll be guided to that experience if they're supposed to have it?
There is a spiritual aspect of it, but not in the perception that you may think. It is more of an inner workings. So for example, food can sometimes be a distraction to an emotion that you're feeling. So if you're fasting, that the idea that you know that you can't eat, you have to focus in on all those emotions and why are you trying to distract yourself, or why are you consuming the food. We don't advise anyone to starve themselves or not enjoy the food, but see it from a different perspective as to why you're consuming it. So if you're consuming something that is not very beneficial for the body, in that moment, ask yourself, why are you feeling this way? And look very introspectively. And as you do that work and look within, that will catapult you to new levels. And because everyone is individually doing that, it will help raise any vibration of any collective.
Okay. All right. That absolutely makes sense. Okay. All right. Right.
And out that it's not something that you have to do. Not everyone has to do it. Everyone is unique and different because everyone is perceiving things differently.
Right.
So for those that don't wish to fast, they don't have to fast. It's simply a tool that you can use to be more self-aware. We're always encouraging to take care of your physical body.
Now, after listening to that perspective, let me know in the comments if you fast, and if so, what did you learn about yourself during your experience? Stay tuned to the next video where we talk about what happens to a soul right before birth. And until next time, Infinite Creators, wishing you all abundance, love, and prosperity.